Hey, welcome back. This is Alex. Thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't, go ahead and do so. Today is D Day, June 6th, 2024, and is the 80th year mark of D Day, June 6th, 1944. So, respect to all my veterans and all incredible people of the greatest generation, pretty much. In terms of valor, in terms of courage, in terms of everything else that set forth our foundation and the abilities and freedoms that we have today. Myself, I've been a U.S. Navy vet, combat vet, and I was proud enough to be able to serve as a U.S. Navy vet with a U.S. Navy corpsman, medical, with Marine Corps units. So obviously, this video is very special for me. What we're going to try to do is use Fliki to create a quick video honoring our veterans of World War II and especially center around D-Day. So this should be an interesting thing. It should give you the capabilities that Fliki has. I've done some other videos on Fliki. Check them out there and there. And is amazing. It's an amazing tool. So thus far, it's pretty much the best tool I've found in many respects. There are different capabilities we want to focus on when we talk about AI video editors. One thing is being an editor, allowing you to edit the video post, during, whatever the case. And you're going to get to see that here. Also, the other capability is to create for you using generative AI, create for you a video based on a prompt. So you give it a prompt, it creates the whole narrative and story, adds already the stock video that you want to select, and does that all for you. And even includes music that matches the theme and everything. So with that, we're going to try that. So the first thing I'm going to do is try that, and then we're going to see what needs to be edited. And that gives you a little bit of a glance here into the making, into the actual backend, the actual interface of how to make the videos. And you get to watch the video I created. I put some timestamps down here anyway. So if you want to just skip to that, go ahead and skip to that. But otherwise, if you want to see the process, stick around. All right, so here we are, folks. We're going to check out Fliki. You just want to go to fliki.ai. There's a link right below that you can directly go in there and sign in. There is a free account that you can use, and that would allow you to test it out. Of course, if it's a free account, you're not going to be able to do all the things that I'm doing. I am using a paid account. So make sure you remember that. And why am I using a paid account? Well, because I love this product. It's been great. So the way the interface works here is you got all these projects you see right below me and above, and then you will click on new file. So click new file, we set it up, and we want an audio, a video. And so I'm setting up a video. Like I said, we're going to work off a prompt. So here on the start with, we're going to go with a prompt, and that's going to be that. And then we're going to add the file name. That's just to identify it. So honoring D-Day is what I'm going to call it. It's going to do that right there. All right, 69, because I'm doing it for YouTube, and you're going to watch it here a little bit later. If you can jump into that if you want. Let's go. All right, so it's giving me the interface now for the script. So very simple. We're going to go here and say inspiring video honoring veterans that fought. Let me say inspiring video. Instead of doing that, we're going to do commemorating 80 years since D-Day, World War II. So I'm giving it this detail of information because I don't know if he's going to know what D-Day is and also whether the context of the 80 years. So there's a lot here to risk just by doing this idea prompt. So my idea prompt, hey, inspiring video commemorating 80 years since D-Day, World War II. Let's see what picks up on that. Now, the rest of the stuff is pretty easy in terms of the setup. You got video. I'm going to go with stock media for it. And then we're going to do this quick sample. I'm going to try to be quick so I can give you another sample and see what the outcomes are, because there's also the AI media one. Now, we're not including an avatar here, and we're going to avoid the headings. That we're just going to go with stock media. Let's see what happens. Okay, so this took about a minute to create. So there's a minute video. Is it a minute video? I'm going to double check real quick. So the way this works is it gives you a bunch of scenes that it's creating, and then it's putting down. So 14 scenes. I'm assuming this has got to be more than that, but oh my God, it's only 14 seconds. Wow. Okay, 14 seconds. Interesting. I'm going to have to share the sound and see what you can pick up out of that. All right, I think we're sharing audio. Let's go ahead and test it.
Have you ever wondered what it took to change the course of history?
Cool. So we have a great script. I took a look at the script. The script is pretty awesome, but the voice, Mia, is awesome, but not for this one. For this one, I need a dude. I need a. I don't know if it's Anthony or is it Wade. Let me check if it's Wade. Where you at, Wade? Where are you, Wade? Well, I'm highlighting over here. All right, so I'm going to change the voice to Wade. Yeah, let's go ahead and select it and see what happens. There you go. That's Wade.
In this video,
wondered what it took to change the course of history.
In this video,
there we go. Wade sounds good. Let me check Anthony once again. I think because I'm sharing the audio mic, this is not, the preview is not necessarily working, but I can definitely switch it. So we do that. Now you notice something here. If you go, this is one of the great features of Fliki, right? Let's say I'm going to switch the voice, but that's only changing it in one scene over here. So in this one, I just click apply to all scenes and boom, every single scene then will switch to Anthony.
We'll take a deep dive into the bravery of D-Day. 80 years ago, the courage of our soldiers turned the tide of World War II. On June 6, 1944, thousands stormed the beaches of Normandy.
Okay, so a couple of things then also to fix, right? The music didn't really kick in, and I think it was pretty much because the prompt wasn't as complete. So that's one of the key things to emphasize when you use any type of AI technology. You need to give specific orders and setup for it. All right, so we saw what this happened. Nothing there too much. Now let's go check out, see what happens with the AI generation or AI media generation. Okay, I got to tell you upfront that there is a little bit of trepidation about doing this with Fliki on the AI side, right? So the AI generated side. Reason being is because, it's in the learning context, it usually misses a lot of things. So just like when I did the previous video, which was stock video, it did select some things, but it couldn't really find good images. Now with AI generation, what it's going to do is actually use something like DALL-E or something similar to DALL-E and generate images based on the script that it's generating. So now I'm going to do something a little different where I'm going to actually really expedite the prompt here. I'm going to also very detailed prompt, a little more detailed prompt, see what happens. Maximum duration 2 minutes. And I'm going to give you a lot more directive, right? A lot more directive instruction. So say like, hey, do this, do this, do this. I want this and that. Okay, so here we are. This is what I did. Inspiring video to educate on the commemoration of 80 years since D-Day, World War II, highlight the importance of this event in history for the world, and emphasize the benefits for Americans today. Use epic cinematic music. Do not use sound effects. I said that because on the previous sample, I don't know if you heard, there was like clicks and pops and swooshes. So, all right, let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Do a quick check on what things look like.
Honoring heroes, the lasting impact of D-Day on America and the world. June 6, 1944 marked a turning point in history. D-Day, a
I'm not sure what that is, so that's something we need to change. Cineatica film. Yep.
day of courage, sacrifice, and unity. A day that changed the world forever. Across the turbulent waters of the English Channel.
Wow. Okay, that's cool. I don't know if this is accurate. I don't recognize this type of ships here. Seems like I mix a tank with. Maybe I'm missing something. I mean, the only thing I remember of D-Day in terms of references and film is the barges, the Coast Guard barges that had that door in the front, right? And it will drop. The gate in front, it will drop, and and folks are waiting there to land. So this maybe.
Thousands of young soldiers stormed Normandy's beaches. Their mission, to liberate Europe from the grip of tyranny. This
Okay, like the music.
monumental day 80 years ago.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's a recreation of the cliffs on the beach, either Omaha or yeah.
Reminds us of unwavering bravery. It exemplifies the strength of unity and the spirit of freedom. The echoes of that day resonate through generations. Every American today enjoys the liberties secured by those brave souls.
Nice. Okay, so one thing you notice is that the music is kind of overpowering things. So a cool thing is you just select the audio, drop the volume a little bit, and that should improve that. And let me get back here. So bravery, you got the boots and the flowers. Resilience. Okay, this is weird. This is when this is what I was talking about. This is when it gets weird. Right now, I can tell this is probably DALI. It's an API with DALI. It's a ChatGPT, the image generation piece, and it's just the faces that gets weird.
Teaches us resilience. It shows that even in the darkest times, hope and courage can ignite change. D-Day was not just a battle.
Oh, now that is pretty cool. That is cool.
It was a testament to the human spirit's capacity to fight for justice and peace. Today, as we commemorate 80 years since D-Day, we honor the valor and dedication of those who stood against oppression. Reflect on the freedoms we cherish. The sacrifices of that day underline the importance of vigilance in protecting our values. Let us remember and honor D-Day's heroes. Their legacy is our freedom. Their courage is our inspiration. Their story is our history.
Okay, so that would need to be fixed. So technically, when you look at this, the way it's set up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to that original project, and tomorrow we'll publish the video, the finished video, and I'll share it in social media. Meaning I will manually select the video choices. I would also attempt to maybe fix this one. To fix this one is a little trickier because you have to do the prompts. So if you're in the setting, you have to go there and then prompt it to change, to produce a different image. So, but hey, pretty cool.
Bloopers!
Today is D-Day. Today is June 6th, night. What? What am I talking about? The thing is that the workflow is a little bit kinky. The workflow is kinky, bro. For real. Not what I wanted to say.